All right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you're all doing well and having a great day so far. We got a lot to discuss today, probably 3 big topics that could all be on their own videos. HisWattson revealing some internal struggles, and then also maybe some team changes or temporary team changes we're going to be discussing from one of the Furia players over to another squad. And then also got to talk about the results last night from the Challenger circuit and the big drama that is all behind that with how some of these teams qualified, even though they probably should not have deserved it. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new as always, and let's go ahead and jump right in this. First couple things I just wanted to mention here. This was coming from the Cocoa Puffs. This is kind of a little side topic. Apparently, like a lot of the top rank grinders are all cheaters or kill farmers. He was going through this entire list and showing like their recent games. It was actually insane to see some of these people were just just absolutely kill farming, and it was very, very blatant. And then even, you know, Guild is just saying this is so sad it's actually unplayable. Definitely another ban wave that needs to be made. Also wanted to mention this. This was coming from Pure over here, basically just saying decisions. I'll be stepping down from Apex competitive. Had an unbelievable amount of fun with the boys and regret nothing, but just going to focus on more important things and realistic futures. So it looks like obviously another one bites the dust. We've been seeing a lot of this recently as you know, ALGS close off and split one and people are deciding to move on. But this is the big topic I want to discuss today. HisWattson made this tweet about 2 days ago revealing some internal struggles that I guess he's been dealing with, and he says, I'm going to be cutting my work time down to 40 hours a week. 70+ hour weeks for a year and a half has really begun to take a toll on my body. I'm honestly afraid that staying on this pace could kill me. He also revealed this in the comments saying, I think also that a part of us not qualifying for LAN was me focusing so hard on working that I couldn't operate anywhere else close to 100%. I know I'm better than I performed this split, and I want to change that moving forward. Now, I think it's obviously good to have a realization of like where you're at, what you're doing, and try to reevaluate so that you can get better aligned with you know, your goals and what you want to do. So it's very obvious, you know, he could have been overworking himself, and you know, they didn't get the qualification like they were really hoping to, and so maybe some good change and reevaluation was definitely needed for this team. Now, speaking about this team, Team Furia, we also have a little bit of an update here, and I want to explain this because it may seem a little confusing at face value. So roster update from KCP. This is coming from Nasky. They are players for Pioneers GG, and he said a little bit of a roster update. Max is still trying to figure out his visa stuff, but in the event of bad news, we've now officially gotten our sub confirmed, which is going to be Pandxrz. Now, at first I read that, and you know, you might think, oh, what the heck's happening? You know, is Pandxrz leaving Furia? No, not the case. At least that's definitely not what it seems like. Thankfully, Furia was easy to work with. We're both fast and also fair, and actually managed to figure something out. And even Team Furia responding saying, best of luck, Nasky. Now we finally have a team to root for, since they will not be participating in it themselves. So because of their third having a little bit of issues with his visa, basically what they've decided to do is get a sub who can step in, who can play. Now, because he's on Team Furia and he's signed by contract, you can't just really they're not just going to let him play. Obviously, they're going to get something to do. So I would imagine they came to some type of an agreement, like a one-time deal, and then obviously that's how that works. Now, I believe that in other games like Call of Duty, you probably can't do this because the teams have contracts and these guys have to stay with their teams, and it's also a franchise league, so it's a little bit different than the way we do it over here in Apex. So I kind of like the fact that you can do this. Worst case scenario, you can get somebody who's not playing in it, who's really, really good, rather than having to dip down into the challenger scene, which maybe you're getting a third that is not as high quality as you would obviously like. So looks like a little bit of a roster update, something to be aware of. Team Furia may show up at the LAN despite not actually qualifying. Good thing to see. Honestly, I really hope these guys do pretty good. Now, this is the big drama that I really wanted to discuss about the Challenger circuit that happened last night. If you guys did not see this, there was a lot of drama regarding the point system, the way it works, and how the Pro League qualifier stuff works as well. So Kate Sweeney actually said the team who won Challenger circuit today should be in the winner bracket for the PLQ. This makes no sense at all. Like, what the heck is going on, Apex Esports? Then we even had the Apex Esports, like one of the workers over there, who said, I'm interested in your thoughts on this. To be sure, you believe that winning one Challenger circuit tournament should automatically rank teams above those that have consistently been top performers across the 4 competitions in the split who have earned more points. Now, they go on to basically talk a little bit about this and how they think it should be done. But the reason that he's brought this up is, you guys can see right here, there are some teams that won from last night's Challenger circuit, starting it over in the losers. There's also teams that did really, really bad in the Challenger circuit last night, who's going to be starting it off in the winners. Now, I just want to say, I absolutely love my boy Mercy Only. You guys know I've said in the past, back when I was competing, when I was younger, I actually played with him, and he was a lot of fun to play with. He's a really good teammate. I think he's an amazing competitor. It sucks that things didn't really work out with him over on E8. However, When you look at this graph right here, I can't stick up for this. This is coming from Crow saying, yep, guys, this is definitely okay at Apex Esports. As you guys can see, I'm gonna have to move it over here so you can see it. They all placed in 12th position, but look at the points here. 1770 points for both Mercy and Enemy and 270 points for Crummy. Yeah, these guys are still getting in there despite what, you know, them not actually performing well. And it's all because you get automatic points for being a Pro League player, I believe. Something along those lines, where if you play in the Pro League and you go down the Challenger circuit, you get a little bit of a boost for all of that. And I just don't think that that's the way to go about it. You should have to perform. You should be given no brownie points just because of your previous accomplishments that don't really apply to what we're doing here. Once again, I'm not trying to knock on my man Mercy. You guys know I love Mercy. I just don't think this is honestly fair. It just doesn't make sense at all. Even Red Ranger here saying this is funny because Crummy has done absolutely nothing and then just gets gifted a spot because of the people that he decided to play with. Even Gobble also saying all three of these guys only played one Challenger circuit too, so it's pretty pathetic, and I think it is. So let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comment section below. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new as always, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I'll see you later, Gators.